Oh, here I am. Hey, y'all. No, I was not preparing a costume. Good morning. Good morning. I was just late getting myself together. So, yeah. Hey, everybody. I know. I'm real late. Hey, Diamond Onyx. Hey, Belize. Miss Wit, El Love, Lastasia, Miss Honey. Wait, Belize got nominated? Wait, what did you get nominated for, Belize? Congratulations. L Love, Ty, MVN, Volvo. Hello, everybody. I know people probably came and left because I'm late to my own party. Just a late child. I was getting coffee together and it took longer than I thought. And then I couldn't find stuff. Like I couldn't find my straw for this cup that really big gave me. It's just a mess. Mm. And I'm giving myself first degree burns since I don't have the straw. Praise God. Anyway, hello everyone. It is Saturday and we are silly and there's so much to talk about, people. Hey Fayette. Shondo's across the room. Y'all, it's so much to talk about. I kind of been off the grid the last couple of days because we didn't have power here and no internet and phone services were little to none. Phone services were really non-existent, so it was a crapshoot with that. So yeah. Wait, when did you email me, MVN? Hold on. Hold on. Let me look. The one about TikTok? I got the one yesterday. Oh, I just got it. I'm just looking at it now. I haven't seen the oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh, we may get to that because oh, I didn't even get to watch the video, MVM, but looking at that woman's face, oh girl. Oh, did you see her face? Oh, we'll get there later, MVM. Oh, I'm glad you sent me that. Child, girl. Girl, child. It's funny how everybody want to be on Saturday mornings now. I see Miss Bless Watkins. No disrespect to Miss Bless Watkins. But we've been doing Saturday mornings for over a year now. And now the people all of a sudden want to do Saturday mornings with us. That's fine. That is just fine. um, so like I said, we got half and half today. It may take us a while to get through all of this because, like I said, it's a lot been going on, and I got a lot of stuff to report on today, and I don't want to leave anything out, but something may have to go without. So, I'm gonna do like I always do. I'll start off with the serious stuff, then we'll transition into the more lighthearted stuff. At NBA, I might be able to address that email that you sent me, God. Oh. Mm. Hey, Lastasia. So, hey, little baby. What's good, Fi? What's good? So, let's get some serious stuff out of the way first. Because we know we are, what, 3 days away from a presidential election. And there are still some things going on. It is hysterical, NBA, but we'll get that. In these yet to be United States of America. Okay. So um we know there was the whole situation in Philadelphia um with the shooting death of oh god, why my mind just went blank. Walter, oh man, my mind just went blank. Walter Wallace, I believe. Wait, my mind just went blank. Hold on. I think I had it pulled up. Hold on. Somebody's gonna help me with this, dear God. Um, we know we had that happened earlier this week. Where am I? What am I looking for? Okay. Um, hold on, y'all. I don't know where my Walter Wallace, I believe his name was. So we had that happen. And the thing about the Walter Wallace situation, that has gotten a lot of news notoriety and traction. But I want to bring your attention to another situation that's going on in the state of Washington, over in Vancouver, Washington, which is not far outside of Portland, Oregon. On Thursday, you had the death of a young 21-year-old Black man named Kevin Peterson Jr. Allegedly, the stories that the police have surrounding it, Kevin Peterson Jr. is his name. He was shot and killed in a bank parking lot in Vancouver, Washington. They allege that it was a narcotics sting and that he had a handgun, or a hand, not that he had one, but a handgun was found in the parking lot. They didn't say if it was his. They didn't say if he shot it at them. They didn't say if he brandished it or anything. Hey, Johnny. They just say that there was a gun in the parking lot with him. But he was shot and killed. He was 21. He was a father. He had an infant child. Um, and the father says that they called him at, I believe, like 5:30 in the afternoon. They didn't let him identify his son's body until like 6 in the morning. It was like a 12-hour span where the body was just laid out there in the middle of this parking lot for like 12 hours. Um, and they would not let the father, Kevin Peterson Sr., identify his son. There is suspected to be a whole lot of situations involving, of course, profiling, you name it, all of that is involved. Civil unrest has ensued in that area. Like I said, it's about 40 miles, I think they said, outside of Portland. So I think it's in the southern part of Washington state. But um they're still investigating. Like I said, this happened Thursday. Today is Saturday. So like I always say, we gotta yeah, all of it. You can look it up. His name is Kevin Peterson. I pulled up some reports. If you'd like, I could read one of them. Oh, I was supposed to say title it. God damn it. Hold on, y'all. Because Ty gonna choke me. Oh boy. Mm, okay. That way Ty don't choke the shit out of me. So So let me pull up this. Mhm. Come on, El Teddy. Here it is. All right. Told y'all we got some serious stuff, and then we'll eventually start the transition. So, let me read this. The shooting of a black man by law enforcement in Washington State sent shockwaves through the Pacific Northwest on Friday and threatened to increase tensions in regions around Portland, Oregon, where protesters against racial injustice have clashed, repeatedly with right-wing groups. Friends and family identified the dead man as Kevin E. Peterson Jr. and said he was a former high school football player and proud father of an infant daughter. Peterson was shot on Thursday evening in a bank parking lot in Hazeldale, an unincorporated area of Vancouver, Washington, about 12 miles, north of Portland. Peterson's father said his son had no criminal record and he had no idea how he would be involved in an incident that would draw law enforcement. Peterson appears to have been shot while on the phone with his partner, Oregon Live added. Several dozen now. That's what's going to come out. That phone call is going to come out, and that's going to be real telling what's on that phone call, because that's going to end up getting out. Several dozen protesters gathered into the early morning hours on Friday as investigators processed the scene of the shooting. Bystanders said Peterson's car was towed, but his body remained at the scene for hours. Max Smith, an organizer of Black Lives Matter protests in Portland, Oregon, said he knew Peterson's sister and had spent more than 5 hours at the scene. They didn't have a lot of information, he said, of the family members. There was a ton of grief. He's 21 and has a baby and an infant. And has a baby, an infant. They're not sure what happened, why the encounter took place. Everyone was extremely disheveled and confused. The elder Peterson told the newspaper that he arrived at the scene at around 6 p.m. on Thursday, but did not get a chance to identify his son until 5:30 a.m. on Friday. That's how long the body was sitting out there in the middle of the ground. Jake Thompson, a high school acquaintance of Peterson, said he took photos. Well, that's talking about some other stuff. In a statement, Clark County Sheriff Chuck Atkins said a joint city-county narcotics task force was conducting an investigation just before 6 p.m. Thursday and chased a man into the parking lot of a bank where he fired a gun at them. A firearm was recovered at the scene, Atkins said. Authorities have not named the person who was shot, but Peterson Sr. told the Oregonian Oregon Live the person was his son. Atkins referenced the Peterson family in his remarks, but did not confirm Kevin E. Peterson Jr. was the person who was killed. Quote, I can say that our agency is grieving, as is the Peterson family and the community, end quote, Atkins says. Quote, as the community grieves, I call for there to be a respectful and dignified observance of the loss of life in this matter. Well, if the person who was shot had nothing, it wasn't Peterson, then why would you talk about how they, choose to be respectful in their observance of the loss of life? Come on now. Other agencies, including Washington State Patrol and the Camas Police Department, responded to help investigate. The Camas Police Department have been designated as the lead investigative agency. And it goes on and on and on. Yeah. So we have all that going on. A mess. I'm telling y'all, that phone call is going to come out. And when that phone call comes out, there's going to be a lot that's told in that phone call. I'm very curious to see what's going on. So I did want to put that name out there, Kevin E. Peterson Jr. Hopefully, we will add his name to those names who we speak. Y'all know I like to give y'all stories that maybe we have not heard before. We like to, lead from the front over here. Also, we did it did come across this morning that Sean Connery, the quintessential James Bond, the only James Bond we really know and respect, did pass away this morning at 90. James Bond did pass away at 90 this morning. So yeah. Sean Connery, I should say. All right. So we have that going on. In other news that we need to be aware of. So I'm sure by now. Wait, what? I didn't hear that, Volvo. Wait a minute. Oh no. Not Rance. Oh no. Yeah, I'm seeing that too. Oh man. Oh, Rance. I love me some. Oh man, that just bothered me. I'm gonna be listening to some Rance Allen today. I love me some Rance Allen. Child. Not Rance. Child. Rance Allen is the king of just just you can't even just describe what Rance Allen does. He's just Rance Allen. I did not know that just messed up. Child, not Rance. Oh, Rance. Listen, this is a Rance Allen household, okay? Please make no bones about it. We will fight you over here about us some Rance Allen. Rance Allen? You know, Rance Allen is good for a holler. That's Rance Allen. Rance Allen go holler. He don't do nothing else. That ruined my whole God. I was all right with y'all telling me Sean Connery, hey, rest in peace, God bless the dead. But Rance Allen, God. Whew. That done bothered me. Y'all done bothered me, child. Ooh, baby. That man done gone on to glory. Child, his funeral. That funeral about to be sickening, honey. Baby, the kids are, well, it is COVID, but these people don't care, honey. Child, I want to see who's going, the cast of characters that's about to sing at this funeral. I need somebody to act up at this funeral. I need somebody to act up at this Rance Allen funeral, honey. That man went on to be gone on to glory to be with his maker, honey. He was 71. He was 71. Mm, mm, mm. We love us some Rance Allen over here now. We fight by Rance Allen. Child. Child. You hear Rance Allen, you just get the urge that, Rance Allen good for a holler out of nowhere. Child. Okay. Listen, Belize, hello. They taking the wrong people. Not Rance Allen, Lord. Not Rance Allen, Lord. Oh, God, y'all taking the wrong ones, Lord. mm, mm. Child. I'm about to listen to me some Rance Allen. I belong to you. Child, that was my jam. Preacher man. I'm the preacher man. I got the Bible in my hand. Come on, Rance. About to listen to me some. He was a miracle worker. He was a miracle worker. Miracle worker. He was a miracle worker. Child. You know I got to listen to something about the name Jesus. Child. Something about the name Jesus. I got, but see, you got to hear the extended version, so you can hear the end with the shoo doo doo doo. Shoo doo. Come on, Rance. God, that bothered my morning, y'all. God, that done threw me all off. Rance Allen. Oh. You know Rance Allen. Oh, oh. That's Rance Allen right there. That's Rance Allen. Just hollering out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Child. And say what you want to say. That man's hair was laid anytime you saw him. Baby, you never caught him without his hair laid to the gods. Okay? Rance Allen's hair was always laid. Hey, Miss Witt. Hey, Really B. Child. Y'all listen. When I tell you, they talk about Al Sharpton hair. Nah, Al Sharpton hair couldn't hold a candle to Rance Allen. Even back in the day when his hair still was salt and pepper, baby, that hair was laid for the gods. I mean, like I said, I could deal with Sean Connery. Hey, you know, people die, but not Rance Allen. No. Child, Miss Wade, you know, I had to do it for Rance Allen. I had to hit a note or two for Rance. You know, Rance Allen is good for out of nowhere. Hitting a note or two. Or like when he did, when he sings, I stood on the banks of Jordan. I had to see the ships go sailing over. That's the one, that's the infamous one where at the end, he holds that note. And everybody always laughs because he holds that note at the end. Child, that is Rance Allen had it. Child. I had to hit the note for Rance Allen. And for Rance Allen, it ain't even just the notes. You know, he gonna give you facial expressions, body movement. As big as he was, Rance Allen loved to move and dance. Okay, trying to tell you, that man loved to move and dance. As big as he was. Mm, mm, mm. They taking them all, Lord. Why, Lord? Why, God? Child. I might have to hit the note again. Put a 27 in the chat if I need to hit the note again for Reverend Rance Allen. Child, that done touched my spirit this morning. Child, I'm about to listen to me some Rance Allen all day today. That's all I need. Child, Millie Mill. Rance is gone, God. He gone. Not Rance yet. Child. Child, y'all still got Cheeto Man living over there in this good White House, but child, y'all done took Rance from us. Lord, why, God? Why, Lord? Why, God? Ooh, child, y'all done bothered my spirit this morning. Child. Really B say she don't want me to hit the note, so I'm not gonna hit the note, y'all, because Really B say she don't want me to do it no more. Child, that don't bother me. Oh, Lord. Child. Child. Rance Allen. That was my man right there. Oh, he had COVID. Oh. So y'all taking him from COVID, but y'all can't take Cheeto Man, right? Child. Poor Rance, God. Mm, mm, mm. Child. Y'all see y'all me hit the note, the red salad note. Let me see if I still got the pipes. Child, Rance Allen. Y'all know he do. Oh, 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 you know that's Rance Allen right there, honey. Rance Allen don't play around, honey. He will holler for you. Rance Allen hollers. Rance Allen will holler, honey. He will holler. Child, condolences to the family and friends of Sean Connery, but definitely, child, the entirety of the Black church is now mourning the death of Bishop Rance Allen. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. You say he taught, okay, he taught me in Toledo youth and young adult choir. So, oh, wow, Millie Mills. So I know that hits hard. Now I'd seen Rance Allen many times in concert. He'd come to my church when I was young and sang as well, but I didn't know him personally like that. I'm not paying Really B and Abby no mind. I'm not paying them no mind. Not paying them no mind. Every now and again during this broadcast, we just gonna hear the for Rance Allen, because you know he'll just holler every now and again. Just holler in the middle of nowhere. Just holler. In commemoration, in memory of Rance Allen. Oh, oh, that is Rance Allen. You know he just be yelling, and we live. Child, ain't nobody paying Ty no mind. Ain't nobody paying Ty no damn mind. Ain't nobody paying. Ty was on the phone with me. That's one of the reasons I was late, because I was on the phone with Ty. Anyway, y'all, let's try to get through the rest of these stories, y'all. That threw me all off. That messed up my whole train of thought. Child, God, Lord, you done took Bishop. You done took the Bishop, Lord. You done took the Bishop, Lord. Bishop Rance Allen, dead at the age of 71. All right. God, y'all, that done messed me up. Rance Allen. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be listening to Rance Allen all day. All day. I loves me some Rance Allen. You know what? You know who else I remember when they passed? This was years ago though. I remember when Reverend James Moore passed, and I loves me some Reverend James Moore. And when he died, oh Jesus, that bothered me. So I know this is gonna bother me all day. Rance Allen, dead at 71, y'all. Anyway, hey, Lily. All right, I guess that's our bad sad news. Jesus, you know what? We're gonna have to skip to the more lighthearted news, because the Rance Allen death has taken us to a place Rance Allen death then took us down a whole path that we did not know we was gonna be on. So we're gonna get to some more happier and lighthearted news. I had some other serious stories to talk about, but that done took me down. That done took me down. That done took me down. Lord help us. Not Bishop. Not Bishop Rance Allen. Mm, mm, mm. Ah! just I just want y'all randomly, wherever you are one day, you could be in the middle of the line at the store, just start yelling like Rance Allen, just out of nowhere. People gonna look at you like you lost your mind, like, the hell wrong with you? Don't worry, I'm grieving. I'm in mourning. I'm grieving. The bishop that died. Don't bother, don't ask me no questions. Child. 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 Anyway, child, child, let me get to a happier news. Lord, I would play some Rance Allen right now, but I don't want to get this video taken down and unmonetized. Lord, I had some things that I was about to unpack too. I was really about to unpack some stuff. Child, I can't even do it. In lighter news, in news of black excellence and news of all things black succeeding, I'm rooting for everybody black news. Kenya Barris, who's the creator and executive producer of Black-ish and the spin-offs, Mixed-ish, Grown-ish, and there's an upcoming Old-ish spin-off. Well, he had this blockbuster deal with Netflix. Well, the rumor is he's getting out of that. Child, Woolworth's still open? Child, I ain't seen a Woolworths in years, Belize, years. So he's about to get out of his deal with Netflix, and he's going to have a new deal with Viacom CBS, where he becomes an equity partner, meaning he'll have ownership rights and stuff like that. It's going to be tied to I was looking at it, it's real involved, but he's gonna have a studio. He's gonna have co-ownership and equity in that studio. There'll be ties to certain channels and media outlets from that deal. But this is the same kind of deals that helped the Tyler Perrys of the world and things like that, and which helped him get to his 3 comma club status. And these are the kind of deals that these shared equity deals that when Oprah was making her way up, she would do, and that segued into her having her own network and things like that. So and if you want, you can look into it. It's out there, but shouts out to him. I'm sure it's going to be worth hundreds of millions of dollars. And the good thing about Kenya Barris is we know that a lot of the work that he puts out there does open up conversations that need to be had in these yet to be United States of America, and is forward thinking and introduces topics that can that is palatable across color lines and things like that. And it's one thing for you to get your message across. It's another thing for that message to become palatable, where it is receptive by the other side and the people who you would like to receive that message. So shouts out to Kenya Barris, because some would say, this happened really quickly. Hopefully this continues to open up doors to other black people in television, motion picture, and things like that, because we need more of us to do things like this. Not just where we're working for people, but when we have shared equity, that is a whole different ball game, and that changes the game, because now we have part ownership in it, and then we can bring our own people up with us. So and even if it's just a stepping stone, mechanism wherewith he can start to make money and stack some wealth, so that then he can help some other people out as well. That's good too. So yeah, shots out to him. That's a good look for Kenya Barris. um Child, I'm still beat up, y'all, about Rance Allen. Y'all done messed up my morning talking about Rance Allen. God, I was not ready, Lord. I wasn't ready, God. Mm, mm, mm. In news of the weird, because I always got to give y'all, hey, E Starkey, because I got to give y'all something weird. So, 4 siblings, 4 adult siblings, the youngest of which are 20 twins that are 27, have been living in the house with their dead, decomposing mother for what could be upwards of 2 to 3 years. Allegedly, the police, where was this at? This was in hold on, y'all. Where was this at? This should be one of my guess that state things. It's Davidson County Sheriff's. Oh, this is in Nashville, Tennessee. Okay. So the Davidson County Sheriff's Office went to LaRonda Jolly's household to serve an eviction. And when they got there, they found there was a 30-year-old there was a 30-year-old woman who was her oldest daughter, a 27-year-old daughter, and another set of 27-year-old twin males who was her sons. Now y'all add that up. The second oldest daughter and the youngest 2 boys are both 27. Y'all do that math. I ain't gonna speak ill of the dead, but in my head, the song "She Ain't Nothing But a Hoochie Mama," humpback, hoochie mama, is playing in my head. That's a whole nother story. Anyway, so child, this what y'all got going on in this last and evil day, Lord. Anyway, mama girl, girl. Apparently, so when they went in the house, the mom's body was decomposed, like severely decomposed, under a bed of clothing, under several layers of clothing. Okay. Some about that they said that the mama said she wanted to be left there or something. Child, I'm trying to make it make sense, y'all. I'm trying to make it make sense, y'all. I'm really trying. Let me tell y'all what they said. Hold on, let me read the story for y'all, honey. Cause I listen. So the mom's brother had been looking for his sister for several months. He said he hadn't spoken to his sister in over 2 years. Every time he would call, the daughter would act like she was the mom. over the last 2 years or so. He haven't seen, he ain't seen his sister in at least 2 years. Said the daughter would act like she was the sister and say, "Mama can't talk right now," or "She's asleep." The last couple months, he said he tried to go over there and see the mama, and the mom said, there's alleged mental illness, but the likelihood of all four of them being mentally ill now. And then if y'all are mentally ill, y'all got the faculties enough to disguise your voice as the mom. That don't sound too mentally ill to me. Mentally disturbed, perhaps. Mentally ill or mentally handicapped. Child, not bother her for 2 years. Not bother her, and y'all disguising yourself as her. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Now, mind you, my house in Miami. My neighbors to my immediate left, they own the duplex as well. Hey, Lunam, it's a husband and wife, really old. The husband died, I want to say about 4 years ago now. Nah, maybe about 3 years ago now. Yeah, I'm gonna say about 3 years ago now. But they were in their late 80s. And they had grown children. Like their oldest son was like in his late 50s. And their youngest daughter was in her like early 40s. They had 4 kids. All of the kids were severely mentally challenged where they could not care for themselves. Like they had the physical capacity, but they had the minds of like 4-year-olds, like where they had to drive them around everywhere. They had to, walk them different places. They were physically, they could do whatever, but they so mentally challenged where they still couldn't even, all 4 of them, like even speaking was not, they didn't even speak well. The mom and the dad looked alike. I always thought the mom and the daddy was brothers and sisters, but that's a whole different story. They were descended from the Caucasus Mountains, you should know. But what I'm saying is there is allegations of mental illness, but what I'm thinking is maybe 1 or 2 of them in the house is mental ill, but I don't buy that all 4 of them are mentally ill. I don't buy it. Because if they were mentally ill like that, that means that at some point the mom was caring for them, meaning going out, buying food, paying bills and whatnot. All intents and purposes, bills still being paid over except for the rent, allegedly. But then it don't sound like they were living in darkness all these years. If the mama been dead, the daughter said since late 2018. The brother said he thinks she's been dead since late 2017. I don't know. But what I do know is they that mentally challenged because people still eating. They still alive. They got the mental faculties enough to eat, cook, and care for themselves enough where they still alive. Pay bills to the fact where they still got power and water and stuff. Make it make sense now. Make it make sense. Mama been dead. Been dead. I'm trying to make it make sense. Tell me something, y'all. Y'all tell me something. Because it don't make sense to me. But who am I? Who the hell am I? Anyway, I just thought that my people would like to hear a story like that. Because, I know y'all. Y'all are my people. And y'all love these kinds of stories. Y'all love me and these kinds of stories. I know y'all. I knows y'all. Okay. You hear me? I know y'all. I don't know y'all. Y'all help me out now. That's what I'm saying. Now, I'm sure 2 years later, the stench is going away. But I wonder, did they have to put like, you know how you can put like, they say you can put lye on a I don't child still, I don't know, honey. Child, how do you live with that for that long? Child. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But even if everything was automatic, the mama, first of all, even when if the mama dies, there still has to be some mechanism. If the mom had a life insurance, the dealing with life insurance as I have, it's not like, okay, the mama died. They haven't even, they never took the body. There's no proof of death. There's no death certificate. There's no death certificate. So they couldn't have cashed in no life insurance without a death certificate, without proof of death. If the mom is not working for 2+ years, where's the money coming from? Maybe they was getting SSI. So I don't know. But even if they are cashing in the SSI, somebody got to go and pay these bills. Somebody got to go and get this food to be cooked. What, they get Meals on Wheels every day? The SSI, even if you give me the SSI check, is being direct deposited into the mama bank account and all the bills getting paid out the mama's bank account. Clearly someone getting paid because they was getting evicted. Clearly they got evicted. They were getting served with eviction. Some ain't adding up. Even if you tell me that, okay, the lights and the water bill getting paid by Fed, who's going to buy the food? Come on now. Come on now. Right. Credit cards. Girl, I mean, even though credit cards expire, you can't get ACH where it comes directly out of your bank account. So that's credit cards or bank cards notwithstanding, but without expiration dates. But my point is, even if I give you that utility bills are being paid, you ain't getting, your food bill ain't coming off like that. Come on now. Y'all trying way too hard to explain these people being mentally ill. Them people, all of them ain't mentally ill and challenged in the house. Please let that go, honey. Let it go, honey. We ain't buying it. Nope. Try again. Nope. Try that again. Ain't gonna work over here. Nope. We ain't buying it. We are not buying it. There's a lot of things we buying. We ain't buying that, honey. We're not buying it. So I'm just telling you. Just saying. Hashtag IJS. Anyway, right. Like, it's too convenient. 2 years? Child. You could have auto everything. I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. Loving my piece, you're reaching. What that has to do with anything is they let this lady sit there and die and did not and left the body in the house. Girl, why y'all living with a dead body for 2 years? Child. So, Abby, we're gonna let a dead person live in the house with you as well for 2 years. You can go ahead and explain that away, God. Child. What a dead body? What a dead body has to do with anything? It's a dead body. God, y'all people. Mm, mm, mm. A mess. A mess. A mess. Mm, mm, mm. I'm still bothered by Rance Allen, y'all. Still bothered. Still bothered. Mm, mm, mm. Anyway. Child. Child. These are not kids. These are grown people. These are not. These are grown people. These ain't kids. These are grown people. The youngest of which were either 24 or 20 or 25 when the mama died. Okay? Child. It's four of them. It's not three, it's four. And if all three of them were that autistic and that mentally disturbed, and they still living there for 3 years, 2 years, you're reaching. You're reaching. Now, I'm not saying some of them, there might have been a couple of them in the house that was, but you expected me to believe all four? And then the brother said he had been coming over to the house several times. And every time he came to the house, they kept saying, "No, mama sleep. You can't come in here." And he would say to them, "I just want to see her. Just, lay my eyes on her and make sure she okay. No, you can't come see her." I don't buy it, honey. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. 2 years, Evie? I might give you a couple months. I might give you a couple months. We talking about at least 2 years, and it could be three. Honey. I don't buy it, honey. Because in 3 years, somebody, if all of them are mentally challenged or disturbed, somebody coming to that house to take care of those people. Hey, Button Jessica, somebody coming to that house to help take care of them and to look after them and all of that stuff. There's no way to explain. If they're that autistic, they're that mentally disturbed, they are not sitting in that house, just living in that house by themselves and not knowing what's going on and not knowing what's right to do. Because if they knew enough to try to elude from the brother that long and they knew enough to try to throw the brother off, it sounds like the only reason this came out is because the sheriff's office was serving an eviction, and you can't tell the sheriff's office when they serving an eviction, they coming in whether or not you want them to, and you coming out. So I'm assuming they started throwing all this stuff out there. So you know how they come in, they throw this stuff out. Maybe they took the clothes off the bed, said, what in the hell? And now you got a whole crime scene. You got a whole murder scene. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, something just don't sound right. Something don't sound right. Something ain't right here. Something rotten in the state of Denmark. Something rotten in the state of Denmark. Child. Child. Anyway, Um, Child, y'all don't mess me up with Rance Allen. Child, your mama might have said, "Don't bother me, let me lay down," but your mama ain't laying down for no 2 years. Girl, let that go, cause you know, autistic and mentally challenged people, after a while, they gonna bother you. I'm sorry, baby, trade or not trade, they gonna bother you. Right? They knew the mom really. That's my point. My point is they knew the mom was dead. They could have just told the brother, "Listen, mama is dead," but they knew enough to lie to the brother and say the mama was asleep. What the brother gonna do? These four big grown people too. Really be. He probably came to the house one day and was real. I'm coming up in here, and them two, we don't know how big them two twin boys are. They 25, 26, 27 years old. They probably stood up to the door like, nigga, what? He said he even sent the police. I saw in the report he sent the police there for a welfare check. And that I read that part, and the police said they said that the mom was okay. Child, I don't know. What I do know is none of this came out until. So if the police did go there for a welfare check, what that means is something was said to the police, or there was something told to the police to make the police feel like there was nothing wrong, because they did say that the police did serve a welfare check there. And the only reason this has come out is because the eviction. And when they do an eviction, they throwing everything out. So at the point of throwing everything out, now you got this decomposed body. A mess. A mess. No, it wasn't his mom. It was the mother's brother, Lunam. It was the mother's brother. That's who it was. It was the mother's brother that was looking for her. Child, that's a whole mess, y'all. So, y'all, in more news. So, with it being Halloween, y'all, some celebrities have already dressed up, and it is so cute. Okay, so the first one, hold on, let me see if I can pull this up. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. All right, I'm sorry. Somebody was texting me, y'all. I'm sorry. Um, so the first one I want to show y'all, which was so cute, is this rapper chick. I don't really know her. I've heard her name, but I don't really know her music. But apparently for Halloween, she posted this picture of her. Where's it at? Where did I see it at? Hold on. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. I would lose my head if it wasn't attached to my body. Mm, 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 mm. El Teddy, get your life in order. Why I can't find nothing, y'all? Dear God. Oh yeah, while I'm just gonna gloss over this real fast. Aunt Becky went to jail, and we didn't care. Um, yeah, she went to jail. We didn't care. Wait, why I can't find this? Help me, Lord. Help me, Jesus. I can't find nothing. I should have had this already set up, y'all. I apologize. I'm better than this. You're so much better than this, El Teddy. Oh, here it is. Okay. So the rapper chick, Saweetie, I don't really know her. I don't really know her music, but she dressed up like the Destiny Skanks. Um and did it in a pic, and she did all three, and it was real cute. I said I wanted to show y'all. Um Hold on. Y'all see that picture? Hold on. Hold on. That's her right there. That, and she's all three. Ain't that cute? I was like, oh, you did that. She's supposed to be the Destiny Skanks there. Nah, she did real good with that. The Kelly, she did real good. Michelle, I don't know. The Beyonce is close, but that Kelly is dead on. That Kelly is dead on. She did that Kelly. The Beyonce is good too. The Michelle, not so much. Um, but that it was cute. Speaking of cute and sweetie, child, did y'all see her daddy? Girl, let me show y'all her daddy, honey. Girl. Even my girl from the city girls had to be like, girl, we don't care about you. We trying to see your daddy, honey. Baby. Child, let's look at her daddy, honey. Daddy was cute, honey. Child. Y'all want to see her daddy? Child. Let's look at daddy. Hold on, y'all. Luna, you said it's Michelle, so nobody cares. Child. You see her daddy right there? I was like, oh, daddy. Daddy. Child, let me give y'all a bigger picture of daddy. Hold on. I got a bigger picture of daddy. Hold on, y'all. There he go. I was like, daddy. 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 That's like hot dad. Now, hot dad, not high yellow like that, but hot dad is still hot though. Hold on. Speaking of hot dad, is he coming out? Anyway, y'all. All right, let's share this. Child, let's look at daddy, ain't he? Child. You see daddy? Child, y'all see daddy over here? Hey, daddy. Child. I know he a little high yellow, honey, but daddy might could get it now. Child. Hey, daddy. Daddy is cute. Now, girl. Nah, girl. Nah, girl. Child. Anyway, I give daddy some now. Daddy could get some. Daddy could get some, y'all. All right. So now you say his neck so strong. You know what? I'm not doing this with you, Miss Honey. She do look like her daddy. Daddy could have got it. Y'all can say what y'all want. Daddy could have got it. Daddy could have got it. Child. That's one of them old 90s pictures, honey, that you take outside the club, honey. Whoosh. So Lil Nas X is dressing apparently as Nicki Minaj, and he calls himself, because you know he's one of the biggest barbs on the face of the planet. He dressed as Nicki Minaj, and he calls himself Nas Mirage. Have y'all seen these pictures? Girl, let me show y'all these pictures, honey. Now, mama is sick making drag, baby. I don't know what drag queens mama had dressed him, baby. But Lil Nas X said, I am here for it. You hear me? Girl, let me show y'all. Y'all see Mama Girl right here? That will be Lil Nas X as Nicki Minaj. I'm here for it. Girl, you see them hips? Girl, do you see them titties? Girl. 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 That makeup, he did that. Now you did that. You did that. Child. Talk about a breastplate. Child, you see them hip? That padding is sickening, honey. Child. Child, girl. Girl, child. Child. Lastasia, we already showed the daddy. Hey, daddy. But that mug is beat, honey. That mug is beat. The body is right. Child. This what y'all got going on in 2020, honey. This is what we got going on, honey. I mean, he gets it for me. I mean, he'll beat half them girls on RuPaul's Drag Race if you ask me, but that's a whole different story. Let me shut up. This coffee is extra good this morning. Extra good this morning. Chow, y'all. Y'all, chow. Let me see what else I have. Y'all done already messed me up this morning. I had a whole breakdown or something. I can't even do it. Oh, meanwhile, back at the ranch, we find out that Lark Voorhees will, in fact, be a part of the reboot of Saved by the Bell. I've seen that across several credible outlets. So, yeah. Lark Voorhees will, in fact, be a part of it. Lisa Turtle is returning. What's her name? Lisa Turtle? Something like that. I think that was it. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. Y'all can't be telling me stuff like that when I first get on. That'll mess up my whole life. God. You mess me up with the bishop. Lord, why, God? Why, Lord? Why, God? Why? Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm. I'm trying to gather myself, Lord. Ah! I'm sorry. Oh boy. Child, I hope they don't let her do her own makeup either, honey. Maybe she can get whoever Lil Nas X got to do his makeup, honey. Lisa was not my favorite at all. It was Slater. It's the dimples for me. It's the dimples. Child. He is a little old to still be trying to carry that blonde, honey. But like I think he looks better with the brunette, but child, you know, I don't child. Not snatch up Jamal Bryant. Oh God. All right. So I'm gonna talk one more serious thing because I did want to break down something. And then I might do something a little fun today. Hopefully. Or I might do it members only. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that members only. So we heard recently of Lil Wayne claiming that he's endorsing Donald Trump. Now, and then over the last day or two, the House, a House committee, one of the Democratic led House committees released documents with the ad campaign that the Department of Health and Human Services was doing, allegedly trying to help the president. Really what it was is it was a political ad where they had between 250 and 300 million dollars of taxpayer funds that was being used to really give free political ad to Donald Trump, where they were going to pay these celebrities to come on and do this stuff. Now they released this list of people who they reached out to. It's like over 200 names. Now, you would have thought that they would have only reached out to people aligning with Trump. It's just a random motley crew hodgepodge list of just, it's just like somebody just said, let me think of anybody I know that might be famous. And so they had on there whether, answered pending or maybe, whether or not they were maybe, and then they had definite like only two people were definite yes, Dennis Quaid and I think George Lopez, and then they had a few people that were definite no's. They had responded and said no. But anyway, this was all being paid for through the Department of Health and Human Services, and this was not being paid for by the Trump political ad. I mean, by a Trump committee or a PAC or anything like that. This is being paid for by taxpayer dollars since it's going through the Department of Health and Human Services. And they were putting it under the cloak and guise of trying to help people understand that the pandemic wasn't as bad as it was, and to clear up or help people feel better about what was going on with the pandemic, when really in all actuality the people were supposed to be they were supposed to be saying that Trump and his administration had did a good job. That's ideally what they wanted to happen, had done a good job in his handling of the pandemic. Now, we know that Lil Wayne has come out and come from out of his Roach Motel to because Lil Wayne at this point looks like a roach. He looks like a giant roach. Like I look for him to be an extra in Joe's apartment somewhere. You hear me? Um Hold on, y'all. Cause they are texting me from work. Um the hell? Hold on, y'all. I might have to go into work early. I was supposed to be there at 3. I just gotta fuck me. Anyway, I gotta go in. Guess I'm gonna have to wrap this up real soon. Anyway, um, but my point is, as that just threw me off. Everybody throwing me off today. My point is that these people were trying to get free political ads for your president with taxpayer money. Make it make sense. This is why I keep saying you don't play, you can't have a fair fight with people who aren't fighting fairly. You can't be over there trying to follow the rules when your opponent isn't following the rules. Then they're also saying that, oh, but the Department of Health and Human Services was also doing its own internal investigation to see whether or not this entire campaign wasn't out of line and wasn't in um wasn't violating rules with regard to political campaigning and things like that. And everybody looked at it like, really? This came from your department. The Secretary of Health and Human Services, whatever the guy's name, it starts with an A. I can't think of his name. I know it starts with an A, but was appointed by Trump. You really think he's girl? Back to Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne also was on this list. So you mean to tell me that you expect me to believe Ice Cube was also on that list as well? You should know. But you expect me to believe that contacts were not made with people from that person and they said, hey, we got X amount of $1 million to give away. You want some of this? And they didn't say, sure. I mean, did you see that picture that they have circulating with Lil Wayne? Looking like he just surfaced out of the trash dump behind the Goodwill where they threw away even the stuff that wasn't even good enough for Goodwill. Girl. I can't. But once again, we do not look for these people to we don't look for these people to for anything. I'm not looking. I don't look to that young man Lil Wayne to help me do anything. I don't look for him to help me figure anything out. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know, y'all. But 3 days away. What you want, Ty? Ty, I'm about to get off. Cause I gotta I gotta go to work early because they got a shit show going on. What? What? I can't even be on here that long. What?
I'm in this loud cab, so I won't be able to stay long either. But I was just dropping by. Hi.
Hey girl, hey.
I saw your numbers, and I was like, let me see what I could do to help.
Girl, I don't need your help to do anything.
Hey, everybody.
What do you have to say, girl? Because you came over here. You all quiet, girl.
No, I just came to see what you was talking about, but now I see you can rig it off. I was just gonna sit in the bush. You know I'm good for a bush.
Oh Lord. Lord. You got all your stuff ready for the night? Because if you don't look as good as Lil Nas X did tonight, if y'all don't know, but Jessica say let her see them nails.
I'm trying.
No, she said let her see the nails. Oh dear God, you a whole ass transitioning, a whole ass transitioning trans woman.
And you got a problem with that?
Mm-hmm.
That's your problem, not mine.
When I come up there, your house better not be done turned into a whole. I don't want to see your hormone injections and all of that stuff. Okay,
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
have
get
to.
Puma to shit in it and piss in it.
I'm gonna have to move my wigs to make way for you to sleep somewhere.
Shy. I
Yeah,
called
I
you,
just
girl,
wanted to
in
stop by,
person.
say what's up to everybody. What you say?
Shy. Anything you want to say to the people?
Hey, peoples.
Did you decide which dress you going with, or did you bring both of them just in case?
No, only one. The tightest one. One that hugs me in all the right places.
I hope you tuck, honey, because you don't want to lose you in that place, honey.
I don't need to tuck. I don't have much.
Listen, Belize, these people in the Justice League clowned me because I didn't know who Jalon or Lauren was.
Oh,
But you need to tell these people on the show to be more clear because it sounded like it was the same goddamn person. Now,
it
I cannot be
is.
held responsible that they didn't do a good enough job of telling us.
I thought I thought J-Long was his boy name,
I didn't know it was the same person.
and
I thought they would,
because they be trying to,
the cast
yeah,
members would talk about the person as if it was two different people.
when
I
they trying
didn't
to throw
know.
shade, they mention his boy name.
No, but even like his friends, like Oliver, he even times talked about it like it was two different people. So don't
J-Man.
try and make me like I'm just stupid. They really tried to clown me like I'm just the dumbest person on earth. Now,
Because I
if I'm
think
not familiar with the show and y'all talking about these people nilly willy, how the fuck am I supposed to know?
if I'm correct, I
Speaking of
believe the
which,
Lori name. This is
listen,
I believe the whole Lori name came about last season, or maybe the season before that. I believe I saw she popped up and was like, "Oh, I'm Lauren now."
listen, y'all.
If I'm
Before I
if
get
if,
off,
if I'm not wrong.
before I get off, I'm going to put a link in the chat. This gift comes via MVN, who's in the chat. Y'all give Shondo in the chat to MVN. I know that's my best friend calling me because I just posted about Rance Allen.
Thank you, Envy.
Are you calling me about rants? I'm all right. I'm all right, dog. I'll make. I'm gonna be listening to rants all morning. I'm gonna give you a call right back because I gotta go to work early. Let me give you a call. But all right.
All right, I'm about to go because I'm about to get in this
Um.
cab.
Okay. So I'm gonna y'all. I'm gonna put this link in the chat. This comes courtesy of MBN, y'all. And I haven't watched it
NZN.
yet, but so this is Akeem's review of Chasing Dallas. I haven't even watched it yet, but I clicked on and the first 3 seconds I was so mortified. I thought I was at a haunted house because I was scared. Like, did you see that makeup on his face? Like, girl, I turned it on. I was like, oh, girl. I was like, girl, what the fuck? I couldn't. I was like, oh, I was like, oh. Y'all can thank MBN for that. Child, I haven't even gotten into what he says. But girl, looking at Mama Girl's face and how she's done up, girl, that's enough. I just can't. I just can't. Child.
All right, I'm gonna holla at you.
All right.
Goodbye,
Remember, don't forget
everybody.
to call me later and show me all that stuff or send me a pic.
All
I'm
righty.
at work. I'm about to get off too, y'all, because unfortunately, I got messages from work and this fuckery bullshit fucktitude going on. Dear God, help me, Lord, help me, Jesus. Anyway, child, child. We gonna have a whole breakdown of said video because I'm gonna watch it. I'm going to have a whole breakdown. But Jessica, stay tuned. Okay, so here's what my members only live is gonna be. Okay, so members only live might be tomorrow morning. In the members only live, we're gonna do a breakdown of this Akeem video in members only live. We also are going to do this season's uh gray sweatpants video. Now, you remember at the beginning of gray sweatpants season last year, we did a whole breakdown of the gray sweatpants where I had the whiteboard, I drew the picture, I highlighted stuff, circled. Go back and look at the video. We broke it down. This year, we'll have actual pictures for you to look at, and so you can examine whether or not you can truly tell what you're seeing. Okay. So I'll have actual pictures so we can break down. I have a whole slew of gray sweatpants pictures for y'all. Okay. That's gonna be in the members only live too. So the next members only live, look for us to do that. We're gonna break down this Akeem video because that's a whole ass mess. I mean, it might take us 20 minutes just to get through just the makeup alone. We're gonna do that in the members only live. We also gonna do our great sweatpants season video. We break it down. We have the actual, pictures. Yeah, we have the actual pictures. I might surprise y'all. I have video footage as well, so we can break all that down. Child, now if somebody could, listen. You gonna have to go through all of the silly Saturdays from last fall. I believe it was in October, but I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, y'all, I gotta get up off here. I gotta be to work real soon. So, y'all, I had fun as always on this silly Saturday. We did some serious, we did some fun, we laughed, kiki. Rest in peace to the family of Sean Connery. Definitely rest in peace to Rance Allen and his family. Child, y'all go and listen to y'all some Rance Allen all day today, honey. Because Lord, we done lost a good one, Lord. Help us, Lord. I might do it, but Jessica, maybe tomorrow morning. after I post my video of of my fantasy football picks, I'll do after I do that, then I'll do I might do a live. If I can get my fantasy football picks done as well as post my Put a Ring on it, because I haven't even watched Put a Ring on it. Yeah, I gotta watch that and do my video for that. So I want to do both of those, get both of those out in the morning, and then I'll be able to do my members only live. All right. So let's look for tomorrow morning, or maybe around like 11, 12 tomorrow morning, because I don't want to do it too long, because I want to be able to watch football. And every Sunday I do have a standing appointment to go and have drinks and watch football with some friends. So I gotta do that too. But I'll be late for y'all. Anyway, y'all, it's been real. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I gotta go. Y'all gotta go. It's been fun. Thank y'all so much. Oh, let me be correct. Thank y'all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for always being supportive. Thank you for any and all Cash App, Super Chats, and everything that you did. It is much obliged and much appreciated. And that's all